into Cleveland's own Logan Paul. Logan Paul losing his United States title to L.A. Knight. So L.A. Knight finally gets his mid-card title.
Yeah,
we all saw it coming. We all saw
what?
it coming.
I picked Logan.
What?
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. You let that Prime sponsorship deal get in your head, Dan. You're picking Logan Paul.
I thought Logan Paul was good. I thought he was going to win, man.
And you're the one that told us he's getting sued by the Olympics.
Hey.
I know for
you did tell
I already made my pick. It was too late.
Dan likes to go against the needle, so because he.
But what do you guys think about LA Knight? I feel like this was long overdue. I felt like this match should have happened at WrestleMania, but it happened in Cleveland.
I agree.
But what do you guys make of this matchup in LA Knight finally getting that mid card title and seeing what he can do here? What do you guys make of that?
Long he deserves it.
Way too long. But I mean, this is a guy who literally. I mean, what has really changed about LA Knight in the last 2 years besides his opponents? I mean, he's pretty much had the same exact character, making the same exact jokes, having the same interaction with people. The only thing that's changed are his opponents now because the fans love him so damn much. So he's been that consistent. He's been that consistent for the last 2 years. It's great that this is his first single world championship in WWE. I think it's the first singles title he's held since he was Impact World Champion, I think, which was years ago. So the fact that now that he's holding a title in the big leagues, congratulations to LA Knight. To go back to the match was very entertaining. Obviously Logan Paul, athletic freak. That moonsault that he did was like picture perfect. I saw on the
doing the moonsault.
No, but the way he pulled that off
with the moonsault
was magnificent. So he actually had Undertaker on his podcast recently, and he actually was talking about doing that move, talking about how he practiced it for like at least 3 to 4 months, and how like he had the referee on the low kind of like wipe his arm against the rope to make it dry. That way he wouldn't slip when he did it. So I thought that was interesting. He said he's never going to do it again because he did it so perfect the first time that he doesn't want to ruin that moment. I don't blame him for that because the way he did it was just picture perfect. Like, I wouldn't want to mess with that either. But it was a great match, and congratulations to LA Knight.
Yeah, same.
LA Knight deserved it. I think it was long overdue. I'm an LA Knight fan, so I gotta say he deserves it. I think he's gonna have a good title reign with that. This is gonna be that's what I'm liking about Triple H's reign with this. Like they're making it more into like pushing this title and the Intercontinental pretty much are leveled. So so whoever whenever they lose that respective belt, they go on to to face the world title. They're in the world title picture. Yeah. LA Knight. I feel like LA Knight's gonna be in the world title in the WWE Championship picture, because obviously the world title is gonna be Gunther, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and them. So I could see LA Knight going to with Cody Rhodes, because he is that big of a superstar. People don't understand. He's a huge superstar now. Like this guy. He gets cheered, everywhere. Like I know he has the cheesy catchphrases and stuff like that, but people don't understand. It sells. It sticks. And just like I tell people, man, like these the Rock made a shtick with this his whole run, and like these catchphrases. They stick and people love him, and I like him. I think he's gonna be good. He's definitely gonna be a future WWE champ. I would say probably in the next maybe year and a half. I would say not 2025, maybe 2026. I could see him as WWE champ. Or maybe even end of 2025. Who knows? But I feel like that they can push him in the right direction. He's gonna be good.
There's one thing he has to do in order to do that.
Oh my God! Don't tell me he's got to be Roman Reigns.
No, he's got to turn heel.
No, you don't want to.
Way more effective as a
right
heel.
now,
in my
right
opinion.
now he's hot. Right now, that like
It
as a
depends on who he's
face,
gonna face. If it's like a Cody, then yeah, he probably should
yeah,
turn
he would
heel.
have to turn heel. Yeah, but like even maybe Cody turns heel. That would be great. But that the
If Cody
WWE is
turns
not going
heel,
to do
that's when
that.
the
If
shit.
Joey turns heel, the glass is off.
Yeah, yeah. WWE won't do that because obviously Cody is their moneymaker.
No.
And LA Knight, and Cody are two of the biggest faces on SmackDown right now. So it's like they can't turn them heel. So I feel like if anything, he could probably win off of another heel. So Cody would have to lose his belt to like Roman, but Roman they're not gonna turn Roman. Roman can do both. Roman could be a heel and a face. I could see that. Um, he could be like a Brock Lesnar type of a character where where Brock was, you never knew, like even if he was a heel, people cheered him regardless because
Mm.
he was that much of a badass. That's what they could do with like Roman Reigns, make him into that type of person, and then maybe LA Knight takes it off of Roman Reigns. That'd be great. I'll be on the podcast yelling at Dan, but that would be fantastic. That's my opinion with that. But go ahead, Lou. You called it. You called it like everybody did.
I just want to say before Lewis goes, Roman Reigns is not losing to LA Knight. Okay, you can go,
Yes, he is.
It was close. It was close to happening. Yeah, no, yeah, super happy that LA Knight finally got the win. Definitely needed it. Happy to have the U.S. title back. Hopefully on TV more. Let's see more title defenses. Let's see him get some feuds in. Whether it's like with Santos Escobar or all these other people. Just give them wins. Elevate it. I wanted to come back to how not necessarily like John Cena U.S. Open Challenge, but maybe his own iteration of that, or same as how Bobby was kind of elevating it and having all these matches. That way,
the
it's
mid card
become
title should be a weekly occurrence.
exactly. It really
They
should.
should be.
It really should. That's what it's there for. That's what it should be, and that's the person that has it should defend it, show their strengths, whatever. Whether they're heel or babyface, show the reason why they're in that position, and that should be what determines if they elevate to that next level or not. And we all know that LA Knight is going to be in that upper card soon enough. I see him honestly probably after WrestleMania just being around the world title picture. Might not win it off the rip, but maybe like John said, towards the end of the year,
Heel.
and that could
No,
work. That
no,
could that
no.
could do it too. Because LA Knight's one of those people. I mean, in NXT, he was a great heel.
Yeah, he
So,
was.
and
He was.
he a lot of people. I think because everybody loves the catchphrase and who he is, but that could also be like, screw this. I'm not just a catchphrase. I'm gonna do what I got to do to win. So I think that would be an easy transition for him. But we'll see what happens with Logan Paul, if he's even coming back. Is he going to stick around? Is he just going to go for more world title shots, or are they just going to save him for all these Saudi shows or whatever? I don't know. We'll see.
They love him out there, so fuck it.
Exactly. I could easily, they want prime everything out there, so I can see them using it for crown jewel and whatever. So.
We shall see, man. We shall see. But kudos to LA Knight finally getting that mid card title, man. SummerSlam was good. I thought it was a good show. As some people were saying, it was predictable and stuff like that, and some people had issues with that, but I did not have an issue with that. I thought it was a pretty good show, top to bottom. I thought it extended storylines. I thought it got some things to point across. We got new champions. We thought we were going to get a clean sweep with new champions, besides Cody. I think Cody was the only standstill that we were in, probably Gunther, that we probably thought was the two matches that were really, really, really thought that the only person that I should say that wasn't going to lose his title was probably going to be Cody. But
And Liv.
we got a bunch of new champions, man. We got new storylines coming in. Can't wait to see what happens. If Roman Reigns returns, that's going to be big time. Definitely going to be big time on SmackDown tomorrow. So definitely will be watching. We'll see what happens, especially with next week with the whole Judgment Day The Wyatt Six made their debut on SmackDown as well. So a bunch of things happening in the works, man. A bunch of things happening in the works. As always, John, thank you for joining us, man, and giving us your CM Punk critique.
And before we go, I just want to say Daniel's hating on the Wyatt Six right now, and I've been telling him the Wyatt Six are awesome. He's gonna eat those words. Wyatt Six, Bo Dallas, WWE champion, future WWE champion.
That's a bold statement. That's a
I'm
bold statement.
gonna just say this. I liked what I saw. I'm gonna just say the whole supernatural thing. It has its preference with people. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
going to say. All I'm going to say on the Wyatt Six on this episode is that it's Ravens Flock 2.0. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Stop it.
All right, no. We're gonna cover that next week. Watch. All right, next week.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be here next week for that.
No. We're gonna talk about that next week. No,
I have to. I have to.
I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of the Wyatt Six. I'm sorry.
My God.
You want to know what? I'm not sorry. But you want to know what, guys? That'll do it for this episode. John, thanks for joining us. And remember, fans, always kick out on two. Never give up. Until next time.
What?